Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gaming with Shamu here, and I just am making this video because I am a little freaked out right now, but it's fine, I guess. And sorry for me not posting for a while. I've been very busy and whatnot, so I really apologize for that. So I want to share something with you guys real quick. Where's the campfire? A little story. Oh, there's Doug. Hey Doug. A little story. So. Basically. So, you know how there's always like these gorilla tag ghosts and what, right? Like PPV, Echo, Daisy09, and a bunch of other ones like Hunt, um, or like, not Hunt, but like Tiptoe, Run, I don't know, like Error or something? I have no idea. So, yeah, there's like a bunch of gorilla tag ghosts everywhere. And most of them are fake, some of them are real, some of them just are hackers and whatnot. But this one I think might actually be real because this ghost showed up once for me, and me alone. So, and thankfully I do have live footage from this ghost. I tried to get as close as I can. That way you guys can see his name. Or its name. I don't know what gender this ghost is, so it's not really that important, I guess. So, yeah, but again, like, sorry for not making videos for a while. I'm trying to get, like, a bunch of video ideas and whatnot. So, sorry for that. I really apologize. But I'm going to tell you something that actually happened. And I'm actually going to take you along with me and explain basically all the... Okay, that was weird. And explain all the events that occurred. So, basically, I was just playing a normal Gorilla Tag game. Because I think currently right now, if you play on PlayStation, it's currently... sorry. They're trying to do like an update. Yeah. Because for some reason, if I hit this, it makes the sound, but it doesn't light up. So the game right now for PlayStation, it's kind of glitched. So that's a little weird, but I'll show you what I did. So basically, I went down. I don't know where Matt the Bat is, but frankly, I don't care. I went down, and I grabbed Matt the Bat. I went over to one of these two rocks. I can't remember which one. I think it was this one. And then I just shoved him in the water, drowning him, just like J-Man did in one of his videos. And I just did it because it was fun. So, and then I went all the way back up after like a solid, I don't know how many minutes, like 10, I guess. I don't know how long I was down there. I was just guessing. And then I jumped out like that. And then, do you want to know what's really weird? Is that when you're in like a public lobby or something for PlayStation, if you're in like a public lobby here and you leave, you go to beach, you're going to be in a completely different lobby. And if you go into like a map that no one goes into, you're going to be all by yourself. And then when you come back, when you go to forest, there'll be people. But in certain maps, there won't be anyone there, and it'll just be you. And so when I came back here, all by myself, just by myself in general. So when I came back, I noticed that there was another gorilla on the... What? My arm was weird. I noticed that there was another gorilla on the board. Do you want to know what the name of that gorilla was? Their name was Drowned. AKA, what I did to Matt the Bat. I drowned him. And so there was a Siam monkey on the board named Drowned. So I have no idea how that happened and how I actually got to encounter a ghost like that because I first saw him like he spawned after he spawned after I jumped out of forest. He was like right here, and then he just walked out, and I jumped down already, and so I looked at the board. I turn around and then I see him up there. So yeah, that was like really weird, and so he was a bit odd. It was a bit odd because I knew that this guy was a ghost because Who would name themselves drowned? Who would name themselves like that? And I guarantee this video might not get much views, but it's still worth saying something. Sorry, just a little tired from running and whatnot. So basically, all I did was I just drowned Matt the Bat in caves for a little bit, and then I came back up here, and then there was someone who's named Drown. It's as if the game predicted what I just did, or the game saw what I just did. And the worst part is that, like, he was actually like a ghost because he had, like, NPC behavior like this. Okay, that's weird. I don't know who this person is. But yeah, that's, like, really, really weird. And so because of that little thing I did, I technically just created a new Gorilla Tag ghost called Drown. It's almost like one of those ghosts that, there was a ghost, I think, that if you did something to one of the creatures, like Matt the Bat or Doug the Bug, like you burned him in the fire or something, right down there, a ghost would spawn and be like, hey, you can't do that, that's mean. So, I have no idea how I spawned that thing. It just happened randomly, like out of nowhere. So, I was a little bit scared because I had no idea who this guy was. It was just a completely random player, and I had no idea who he is. So, yeah. And so, he even, like, and then after a little bit of me, like, just spying on him for a little bit, I kept my distance, thankfully. Because, you know, like, stranger danger and everything like that. Yeah. So, that was weird. So, because of that little incident, he apparently, I guarantee he knew what I did, so he grabbed Doug the Bug, did like a full NPC running thing over to the beach entrance down there. And then I followed him, of course, but I still kept my distance. So he ran. Here, let me see if I can get near there. So he went right there. We were standing like around right here. That's where we were standing. And so he pointed to me, and then he pointed and he put his hand out with Doug the Bug in his hand, and then he pointed to the entrance, like to go, like he was basically telling me to go drown Doug the Bug in the beach map. And so I was like, yeah, sure. And so I didn't want to die. I didn't want to get my butt kicked by a ghost. So I didn't want to get banged either. So I just basically just did what he said. And so I just, and then I just basically just, like, I grabbed Doug. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go drown him or something like that. Just like Matt the Bat. So I went into the beach map cave, but of course Doug just despawned because he can't go in there, so he despawned. That's weird. That's really weird. And actually, yeah, that's really odd. This is player name, player name, player name, player name, player. Yeah. I talked to one of my friends a couple days ago, or actually no, today actually, and they said that they might be updating the game. So that's probably what the case is, because I cannot join a public lobby whatsoever. So that's probably yeah, and I'm experiencing glitches and everything like that. So I don't know what that was. But basically, yeah. I also encountered a bunch of other ghosts. I think I encountered another type of Daisy, like a different type of Daisy09, who actually banned like 3 people. But I guarantee that was just someone playing around. But I don't know. You never know sometimes. But then, as soon as I was exiting, because I couldn't go drown him, he was standing right at the entrance, not on that little rock right there at the entrance. So I was like, and basically I literally lied to a ghost. And I'm like, if this dude knows that I'm lying, I am screwed. So I just came up with something on the spot. I was like, yeah, sure. I totally just drowned Doug the Bug. And when someone, like, once you're talking to someone and they say, like, yeah, I totally did this or something like that, and like that tone, then that means that most likely they're lying. That most likely indicates that they are completely lying if they say totally. And if they say a word like multiple times. So basically, I, I lied to a ghost, and then he just turned around and started walking away. And so I was freaking out because I guarantee, because ghosts are not something to mess with. They're smart too. They are not. You don't mess around with ghosts. They'll mess you up, and there will be nothing you can do about it. And so after that, I all I did was just be like, hey, yeah, it's cool. I totally did the task that you assigned me to go do, so. And then I just went back up here. And I was like, he was walking around over there. And then, like, as I was up here, he turned to me and started walking towards me slowly. So then I just ran up here. I quickly disconnected. But then as soon as I was disconnecting, I slowly started to hear footsteps outside of the stump. So that was before I disconnected. So he was like I was already in there. He was like an inch away from killing me or doing something. I don't know what. So this thing is fast too. Because he was like over here somewhere. And then I was over there. So he like sprinted. He went like full of J-Man Curly sprinted. Like, you know how fast J-Man Curly is and like Elliot in them? Yeah, they're fast. They're fast gorilla type players. They play these games like for real. Because when they play, they're like super fast, doing like, hey, let me try and do it, doing like funny running and everything. Here, like this, like this. Watch, I'm gonna go run through. Yeah, they're like that fast, but faster. So he probably did something like that, or something. I have no idea. And then I disconnected, and that was it. I basically created a new gorilla. I created a new Gorilla Tag Ghost, and I have no idea if you guys will ever see him. But anyway, I hope you guys can see this. And I will, after this video is posted, I will like, if we can get this video to like over at least 10 views, because I know videos like this don't really get many views, but if we can get this up to like 10 or 15 or 20 views, I will post my live footage on my channel. I will post the live footage of this Gorilla Tag Ghost for everyone to see. It's almost like hunting Bigfoot, kinda. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little story. And I guess we'll see you next time.